The coming of the computerized coin, AMP, in the year 2020 is a critical commitment by DeFi to the whole world, not on the grounds that there are relatively few late players during the pandemic, but since very few have decided to work from an alternate organization through and through. Standing a class separated as far as beginning and execution, AMP is known to run on Flexa organization, collateralizing installments as a computerized token. Likewise, there is an itemized AMP value expectation referenced here. A definitive goal of this token is exactly something very similar to ensure exchanges and innate information, making them more moment and secure, based on the Ethereum blockchain as per the ERC20 standard for tokens. AMP provides clients with the accommodation of trading in fiat or some other advanced cash. What makes AMP exceptional? Flexa organization's local symbolic AMP has made moment installment approvals conceivable, stopping the course of exchanges. It is to the client's honor that they can stake and ensure any type of significant worth trade, be it advanced installments, government-issued money trade, credit disseminations, property deals. From there, the sky is the limit. A devoted class of specialists and financial backers has an AMP, the organization's local symbolic co-created by Flexa organization and consensus, a thought that changed into a progressive ERC20 token making waves on the AMP crypto trade and comparable innovations. A significant in addition to of AMP is that one can execute rates as the organization grows, adding to a wonderful expansion in the quantity of excavators, upheld by a strong and high data transmission public blockchain stage. The issue AMP has tended to is the openness issues and catching false or misleading exchanges by peers wherein an affirmed block can follow the previous block. AMP is an Ethereum-based token, and it goes about as security for installments that are made utilizing the Flexa organization and comparative advancements. The underpinning of AMP depends totally on the numerical consistency of the whole blockchain-empowered exchange, which is cross-checked without uncovering any information or message on the other party engaged with the exchange. Subsequently, security snags are captured first, going by the specialized investigation. AMP's cost has had a memorable journey since its send-off, which could be the primary justification for its prominence. The ongoing cost of AMP remains at $0, with a market cap of $156,213,685. The 24-hour exchanging volume of AMP coins remains at $21,223,704, with a flowing stock of 42,227,702,186 AMP. In light of verifiable information, the coin began its excursion at $0, and it supported this cost level till February 2021. Afterward, it enrolled an unexpected spike and crossed 3 cents. From that point onward, it kept on exchanging decently till June. On June 16th, AMP recorded a record-breaking high of 12 cents. In any case, from that point forward, the coin denoted a sharp drop. In 2022, things turned less fortunate for AMP as the cost constantly exchanged the downtrend. Right now, in 2023, the token has denoted a fair recuperation and keeps on exchanging around $0. Toward the start of December 2023, the AMP cost may be around $0 to our AMP figure. Most extreme cost $0, least cost $0. The typical AMP cost for the month will be around $0. AMP gauge toward the month's end is $0. The cost of AMP is anticipated to reach at the very least degree of 1 cent in 2025. The AMP cost can arrive at a most extreme degree of 1 cent, with the typical cost of 1 cent all through 2025. In the main portion of 2024, the AMP cost will move to $0. In the last part, the cost would add $0, close the year at $0, which is plus 75% to the ongoing cost. By taking a gander at the extremely late cost changes in AMP, our conjecture framework predicts AMP could be generally $0 2023. In light of the AMP verifiable cost information, we foresee the AMP cost could be 2 cents toward the finish of 2025. The vertical pattern has been anticipated absolutely on the benefits of AMP, viz., security and unwavering quality. AMP is a computerized insurance token that offers evident confirmations of collateralization for a steam move. A further impact on costs for this security token should be visible in view of the inflow of assets by monetary foundations and guarantee token financial backers in the long haul. AMP Value Expectation 2023 AMP has laid out a quick, solid environment and works with the client experience of the item. These elements can assist the AMP with instituting gain a lot more exorbitant cost of $0. On the off chance that the drive for a practical AMP crypto world go on into 2023, the AMP cost might try and see a worldview rush. What's more, consequently, as per AMP cost forecast, it will be productive to put cash in AMP at the ongoing cost to procure great returns from here on out. AMP Crypto Value Expectation 2024. There is no certain shot digital currency estimate for any of the current crypto coins. Taking into account the verifiable information in cryptographic money markets, AMP is good to go to confirm areas of strength for its as a significant fascination among its clients, accomplices, and brokers' local area. Many theories are going ahead for AMP, particularly keeping in context the specialized headways and blasting areas of progress the corporate has plans on. There is a gauge that the AMP cost might reach $0. The blessing has been finished by significant security and adaptability highlights. AMP Crypto Value Expectation 2025. The usefulness behind AMP is cut by genius. By 2025, the token is set to quit slacking with other digital currencies to show up at a greatest cost of 1 cent. A stunning hopefulness is anticipated for AMP principally because of its steady presentation throughout the following couple of years. Subsequently, merchants ought to allude to our AMP figure before they put resources into AMP. AMP Gauge 2026 clients can properly investigate things and remember AMP for their portfolio alongside different coins for bringing in cash fundamentally sooner rather than later. Upheld by hardy savvy gets, the AMP cost may effectively contact 1 cent before the year's over 2026. AMP Expectation 2027. AMP cryptographic money specialists generally plan for long-haul cost targets as opposed to momentary ventures, with a touch of persistence in keeping their expectations high in the drawn-out AMP value. Financial backers can expect a circle back toward the finish of 2027 as the reception of AMP would develop dramatically, by when AMP would be not any more a credulous participant in the realm of cryptographic forms of money. However, a carefully prepared player is turning 1 cent. AMP Value Forecasts 2028. AMP might support an inspirational perspective in the event that the cost exchanges with numerous bullish moves. The street ahead is loaded with pedals, gave the Venture Council, or certainty continues blasting, bringing about a significant push to the cost, taking it to cross all boundaries and scaling 2 cents. AMP Value Gauge 2029. In the event that the market keeps on being great, the AMP cost is set to break all hindrances and perform richly, scaling the top in 2029 according to our AMP conjecture. Violating all limits throughout the year, the AMP token will unquestionably cross 2 cents. AMP Value Expectation 2030. By 2030, the AMP token will have a most extreme cost of 3 cents with a base cost of 2 cents all year long. Simultaneously, the AMP crypto may exchange at a normal of 3 cents in 2030 in light of our AMP estimate. Is AMP crypto a wise venture? Indeed, AMP is a wise venture whenever contributed at the right incentive as long as possible. The token is supposed to exchange at a limit of around 3 cents by 2030. Individuals in all actuality do have this confusion, as AMP cryptographic forms of money are inclined to unpredictability and furthermore have high gamble. It is a similar case, however, with other government-issued types of money too. Nonetheless, AMP has endured for the long haul. There is a harmony of market interest, and AMP has ended up being steady. Is AMP safe? Indeed, for sure. It is exceptionally improbable that AMP will get hacked, basically on the grounds that it is an Ethereum-based computerized token. As clients of AMP, you are in any case bosses of your own wallet, and consequently care thereof falls in your fringe of responsibility.